Happy morning to everyone who are joined here for the pre-market outlook discussion for the day 17th of December 2025. See the markets make a note of it and very important information we are sharing now. See the markets now standing at a very crucial juncture. Yes, since it has tested the support and could not revive back and it is near to the support of very important area. That means the 14th of November's high and low and 15th December's high and low, which is going to be act as a crucial support. Before that, very near to the support zones, what we can take is the 15th of December's one. Why we are taking this means, see the high and low as we have already discussed about this 15th that has been acted in yesterday's close because it has closed below the 15th December's low. So if it is consecutively closing, that means in today's close, if it is below 15th of December's low means we can expect a downward drift towards 25,700 zone. So probably which may be getting achieved if it is closing today means the next day itself the probability will be very high to test that 25,700 zone. See, 25,740 below close for the consecutive 2 days. One day is actually a signal for a further downward trend may be happening. Like if it is closing today, confirmation will be get by the Nifty's movement. So this is what the important information we wanted to share. If you are actually intentively holding any long positions, it would be better to utilize any bounces if the market witnesses in today's trade to reduce almost most of the positions because we are actually making you all aware of very advancedly aware of you all to get notice about the current behavior and act accordingly in case the close below today also happened for the Nifty and the Sensex means you can see the downward trend maybe starting from that particular point. What it would be, why it is happening means, see the since we are actually standing in the mid of December now, it has not confirmed about any direction till now, as it is keep observing the buying at every important support zones. So as like that, it may also happen like that. But if it is failing to do so, by the way of closing below 15th December's low, there onwards, the chances for getting corrected till the levels of 25,365 and 25,000 level also may be expected. But for that, the confirmation is awaited till the close of today. We cannot take any confirmed direction based decision on the Nifty and the Sensex side. So till today, you can have a question about holding your long position by the way of utilizing the bounces. You can somewhat reduce or trim it. Then you can keep your focus on the close where we have said whether it is closing or not will be the further signal for making your informed trading and investment decisions. That's it. Based on the behavior of till dates one, we have explained the things and the action of plan also discussed. You should actually make a note of this point and make your decisions and with an informed manner. For the day, what the Nifty can be expected. See, it may be the quiet trading for the opening session on the Nifty and Sensex by respecting subdued global market trends. But after opening, the thing would be maximum expected between, that means the trading between 25,700 to 25,900 would be acting as a very important zone. In case the 25,904 Already it has broken and closed below to that point, which was the 15th of December slow. If it is closing below to that point for any time frame starting with 15 minutes for the day, there onwards one can take the signal for the next support. It may be taking around 25,800 for the day. And even if it is not getting respected, so 25,740 will be the final one for the day. We can expect as a support side. Based on that, one can make the trading decisions on the short side. By having protected by the yesterday's low, if the Nifty is standing for the first 1 hour, so there we can expect some bounce like towards the 26,000, 26,050 like that, where one can utilize that kind of bounce to reduce the positions in the longs. So that may be the good idea. So that is what the level based discussion we can have on the Nifty for the day. And from the positional perspective, as long as the low of 15th December and 14th November high and low, that was actually 25,940 as a high and 25,740 as a low of 14th November. So until these levels are holding, nothing big going to be happen. But once it closes below, by the way of breaking this level itself, you have to get this sense about being cautious and reducing your long positions, or without nil positions also would be advised. And where one can think of building the short positions based on the confirmation on these levels close below if happened. And if it's so, the thing will be preferably on the downside. So until then, you can keep cautious note on every position you are having. Still, we are stressing the point. Why means the markets may be getting an inception of the corrective phase if the levels as expected closed below. So that is what for positional traders. Don't forget to keep stop loss in every trade, particularly for intraday, those who are all trading, in particular to that options and the future side. So that would be very, very essential for making your trade safe and protecting your capital as well. From the sectoral side, we can expect the actions from automobile, realty, banking and financial services, energy, FMCG. See except for the FMCG, fast moving consumer goods oriented stocks, and even consumer discretionary also can be added in with it. The other sectors which are all cooking for seeking the direction and all may be giving the signal based on today's trend. If it is so, you can apply same concept for these sector oriented index value, and if it is closing below the yesterday's one for the every index we have listed here, there onwards you can take the signal from these sectors and get the chances for approaching in the way of building shorts under these sectors. So that would be very good idea. Otherwise, if it is keeping the levels held again above the levels it has formed yesterday, that means the above the level of low it has formed yesterday. So until then, nothing to worry. You can keep focusing or keep holding the positions under these sector oriented stocks. From the stocks front, particularly the equities like HCL Technology, Axis Bank, Vedanta Limited, NBCC, Glenmark Pharmaceuticals, and Arvalia Contracts. These are all the stocks one can focus for the day trading opportunities. So that's it from today's pre-market discussion. Don't forget, keep the levels in mind and follow the strategies we have discussed till now. The closing below the 25,904 will be very, very important. If it is happening means, then the downward drift may be happening. Don't forget to do that practice. So in case if it is holding means, nothing to worry, as discussed in detail. So you can keep your positions alive, but reducing with using the reversal kind of actions or bouncing kind of activities if you are seeing on the Nifty, that would be a better chance for reducing your or trimming your positions. Anyhow, keep the stop loss without forgetting. Thank you for participating in today's session. We'll be meeting again based on the confirmation what we are getting today will be discussed in detail for next trend about the Nifty and the Sensex in tomorrow's session. Thanks again. Have a fortune day. Bye-bye.